of the NBA.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Commissioner Adam Silver is looking to begin a new tradition, the in-season tournament. He said, quote, in other sports, there are events along the way where there's an extra boost of competitiveness around winning a particular trophy. That's what we're looking at. Brian, they want to fire up the players and the fans.
Sounds fun, Allie. Thanks for that. Well, Clark, I think I speak for all of the NBA family in saying that we are eager to get this season underway.
Always, B.A. You know, we love the fact that each new season brings a clean slate for everybody. Players, coaches, announcers, fans. It doesn't matter what you did last season. Everybody starts at ground zero this season.
And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Hield, they're the wings. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Nwora in at the four-man position. And for the Wizards, DeLon Wright is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the five, down low. Now here's Beal. Kuzma outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. Unloads. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Kuzma.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
Lets it fly. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Kuzma against Hield. Here's Gafford. Pacers with a rebound. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
They ran away with this season series last year. It was one of the few teams they could beat.
And I think that's where it starts, guys. Neither team a playoff factor. Work your way up the ladder team by team. And this is really one matchup they feel very confident with.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Now here's Wright. Here's Beal. And he drops it in from the low post.
And just putting the moves to work right there. I mean, Beal manages to get his shot in spite of the contact.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Wright, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Wright. Now here's Beal. From deep. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Beal. He's got 5. Kuzma, left side. Here's Porzingis.
Really hard to guard Porzingis, especially when he's moving like this in the screen and roll.
Kuzma.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's P. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Timeout on the floor.
Washington calls timeout. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed earlier.
Let's give it up one more time for your Wizards dancer. It's time to make some noise.
Now Gafford. Right side, Porzingis. That one goes in. Porzingis has got 6.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
And P gets it to go.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Kuzma. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team All-Rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
For 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. Morris comes in for Wright. And so he hits both.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Here's P. 18 points for him. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Number 7.
So for the Wizards,
Personal
Avdia, he's checked in for Kuzma, and Nunn is subbed in for Bradley Beal.
For your Wizards, Danny Avdia. Enter Nunn.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Porzingis finds Nunn. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Avdia. Inside, Kispert. And he buries his first look.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's P. On target from range. 21 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Wizards have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Now Morris. Left side, Porzingis. Back to Morris. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana.
T.J. McConnell.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Here's P. And there's the drive. And he dunks it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
.124 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Kispert. Here's Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nunn.
Right now, they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little harder.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back, and I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after them.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And Indiana called for the foul. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
That free throw good for Morris. The Pacers were involved in one of the biggest trades of last season, Clark, sending Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento for Tyrese Halliburton.
Tell you what, it gives Indiana one of the most exciting young players in the NBA, BA. And I think the sky's the limit for this kid, Tyrese Halliburton. He's got all the skill set that you want in the point guard position. And in addition to that, he's a galvanizer. He's a connector. He's a leader. And that could serve the small market Pacers extremely well.
Here's Kispert. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Here's Matherin. Nunn defends. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Now here's Morris. Here's Kispert. 17 seconds left to play in the first. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. We'll be right back after this word.
It's time to welcome your Wizards.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
3-point.
Bradley Beal's out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Gafford in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And the Wizards shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Beal, the pass to Gafford. Kuzma up top. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubt that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Right, the pass to Gafford. And here's Beal. Got a piece of it. On the break, Here's P. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, BA. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
Here's P. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Kuzma, the pass to Wright. Pass to Avdia to win the drought. Fires in the triple. Avdia's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Pacers call time here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Halliburton's checked in for Smith.
Joseph Love, your Wizard. You dancing.
The Pacers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Wright. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Lets it go from deep. Connects again from distance.
Three-point field goal.
There it is. A shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. Gafford up top. Kuzma against Hield. Kuzma, the pass to Gafford. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Gafford's gotten his first points of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's P. Good! Another from three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record and a night that everyone will remember the rest of their lives.
He takes a breather from his ongoing three-point barrage. What a game.
Doing damage on the road. You talk about a big-time performance.
Boy, how about the performance so far from deep? He's been that good.
So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Gafford. Kispert comes in for Avdia. Nunn's checked in for Beal. And it's Morris in for Wright. Pass to Kispert. Fires the three. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's P, guarded by Morris. And it's good! He hits another one.
Field goal.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Washington's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Kispert. Morris outside. Outside Nunn. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Indiana dominating the game. Here's P. That three's off the mark. Washington's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. There's the three. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Kispert. Back to Morris. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happened.
Here's P. Oh, connects again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Morris. Pass to Kispert from downtown. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Pacers out in front, just dominating this one. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. We've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. So it's Indiana who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They played smart, they took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
First of all, where's the intention? I think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. They keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Nwora in at the 3, the small forward. Washington has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
That one's no good.
And, you know, when healthy, Porzingis is a problem, man. I mean, this guy is so hard to match up against because of his skill and his size.
And for the Wizards, they're shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Tipped away. Here's P. The Pacers again can't hit.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, when Kuzma plays with that kind of tenacity, he's going to make defenders foul. He's a real force in this league, folks.
At the line for Washington, Kyle Kuzma. At the line for 2.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Kuzma. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Pacers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's P. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Offline with a 3.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
2 points. That one goes.
Got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Here's P. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Nabbing another steal.
Got to be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Another steal. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. The Wizards making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. Halliburton against Beal. Pass to Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nora grabs the board. The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Halliburton. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop, taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Halliburton. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Halliburton outside. Here's the 3. Pure from three-point range. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Here's Halliburton, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the 3 and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Halliburton. And Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's for a really young player, I bet this guy is going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, But I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
It's hauled in by Beal.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Pass to Kispert. Poke loose. And Beal launches from deep. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. The Pacers have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. That one drops for him. Halliburton's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game. Nunn's checked in for Bradley Beal. Nesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Morris. Outside Nunn. Back to Morris. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Washington the other way. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Here's Matherin. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Avdia.
One shot.
And that one misses. The Wizards have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's Kispert. Pass to Porzingis. Kuzma, the open look. The rebound by Jackson. The Pacers have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Here's Nesmith. Defended by Kuzma. Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Pacers with a rebound. Here's P. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Indiana holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Taj Gibson, Kendrick Nunn out there with Davis. And it's Gill in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Washington has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Goodwin. Off the left rim and out. And for the Pacers, they're shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. And it's Mathurin missing. And the Wizards shooting about 47%, a nice number. Pass to Davis. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Davis. And no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. And a two-handed jam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Knocks it loose. Hield passes to Hill. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Goodwin. Hey, here's none for 3. Hauled in by Hill.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Here's Nesmith. That one falls.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Davis. Pass to Nunn. Here's Goodwin. Checked by Hill. Outside Davis to halt the run. And again, Washington, no good. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside, Hill fires for 3. Doesn't go for him. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's Hill. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business.
Take a break.
But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Avdia, he's checked in for Washington, so he can't get either to fall.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
The Pacers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Hill. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Avdia. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside, Hill. Fires from deep. And they recover it. Here's Duarte. Deflected.
A good defender who uses his body well. Gibson is capable of blocking shots.
And the Pacers making a change here. Neesmith's checked in. McConnell from outside gets the three ball to go.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Goodwin. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Pass to Gill. 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. There's Davis with the three. And again, Washington, no good.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Pacers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for Pete.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive. Here's Avdia. 1 minute left to play in the fourth quarter. And that one drops.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's McConnell. Tight defense on him. Misses from short range. Gibson with it. Uncovered. Here's Gill. Tice with the defensive effort. McConnell outside. Puts up a three. Gill grabs the board. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. From 13, it's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Neesmith. Here's Duarte. Count it. Good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.